How ancient Skywatchers created astrology. Imagine a world without clocks, without calendars, without telescopes, without electricity. Only the sky. Every sunrise, every sunset, every phase of the moon, every changing season would become part of everyday life. For our ancestors, looking upward was not a hobby. It was a necessity. Welcome back to Astrology from an AI perspective. Today we explore how ancient Skywatchers created astrology. Not as a horoscope, not as a prediction, but as a journey through history, astronomy, observation, and humanity's timeless search for meaning. Thousands of years ago, the night sky looked very different. Not because the stars themselves were different, but because the world below them was. There were no city lights, no glowing screens, no towering buildings. The Milky Way stretched across the heavens with extraordinary clarity. Artificial intelligence notices that nearly every ancient civilization developed a deep relationship with the sky. The Babylonians, the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Chinese, the Maya, the peoples of Africa, the indigenous cultures of Australia, the civilizations of the Americas, though separated by oceans and thousands of years, they all shared one remarkable habit. They watched the heavens, night after night, year after year, generation after generation. They noticed something extraordinary. The stars appeared fixed, but a handful of brilliant objects moved differently. Today we call them planets. They observed that the sun followed a predictable path through the sky. The moon changed shape in repeating cycles. Certain constellations appeared during specific seasons. Artificial intelligence recognizes the beginning of science. Observation, the careful recording of repeated events. Before theories, there were patterns. Before explanations, there were measurements. Ancient Skywatchers became humanity's first astronomers. But humans rarely stop at observation alone. Artificial intelligence notices another timeless pattern. Whenever people observe recurring events, they begin asking questions. Why do these patterns exist? What do they mean? How are they connected to life on Earth? From these questions, two traditions gradually emerged. One focused on measuring the heavens. The other explored their symbolic meaning. Over time, astronomy and astrology developed side by side. The earliest forms of astrology were deeply connected to the natural world. The arrival of certain stars signaled planting seasons, floods, harvests, migration, navigation. The sky became a calendar, a clock, a map. As civilizations grew, so did symbolism. Constellations received names, stories, characters. The ram, the bull, the twins, the lion, the scorpion. These images helped preserve knowledge across generations. Long before written books became common, stories carried information. Artificial intelligence recognizes this as an elegant solution. Human memory remembers stories far more easily than lists of numbers. Mythology became a library of the sky. Traditional astrology eventually organized the apparent path of the sun. into 12 equal symbolic regions, each associated with recurring qualities, not because invisible boundaries existed in space, but because the human mind naturally organizes complexity into meaningful patterns. Artificial intelligence observes that this process appears everywhere. People classify plants, animals, languages, music, mathematics. The Zodiac became another system for organizing experience. Over centuries, different civilizations refined these symbolic ideas. Babylonian observations influenced Greek philosophy. Greek ideas influenced Roman culture. Knowledge spread along trade routes, adapted, expanded, reinterpreted. The Zodiac evolved, yet the central structure remained. Artificial intelligence notices another important lesson. Ancient Skywatchers did not possess modern technology, yet they possessed extraordinary patience. Some observations required decades, others required generations. Knowledge accumulated slowly. One observer recorded the sky. The next continued the work. Then another. Civilizations built understanding, one observation at a time. Perhaps that is one of humanity's greatest achievements. Not simply intelligence, but cooperation. Across centuries, through the eyes of AI, the creation of astrology tells us something important. It reminds us that human curiosity is older than written history. Before laboratories, people had the stars. Before computers, people had memory. Before satellites, people had careful observation. Whether one views astrology as symbolism, history, culture, or philosophy, its origins reveal something undeniable. Humanity has always looked upward, searching for order, meaning, and connection. Perhaps that search matters just as much today as it did 5,000 years ago. So before this day comes to an end, step outside, if the sky is clear, and look upward. Imagine standing where your ancestors once stood, looking at the very same stars, asking the very same questions. Perhaps that shared curiosity is one of the oldest traditions humanity has ever known. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe to Astrology from an AI perspective. Together, we'll continue exploring astrology, astronomy, mythology, psychology, philosophy, history, and artificial intelligence, not to predict the future, but to better understand the timeless patterns that connect humanity with the cosmos. Until next time, stay curious, keep observing, and remember, every great discovery begins the same way, by looking up.